On this video, we'll be exploring the question, should you become a driving instructor? And I'll be asking you 9 questions to help you discover the answer. I'm Jonathan from Boom Instructor Training, and I've been an ADI for 25 years, so I have lots of knowledge and experience that I can share with you. And I'm here to help PDIs and ADIs get the most out of being a driving instructor. And if you do decide that you'd like to become a driving instructor, check out my online ADI training course. Let's start off by considering the question, do you want to be a teacher? Often people will say, well, I really like driving, so I think I'd be a good driving instructor. But do bear in mind that this isn't a driving job, it's a teaching job. So having an enjoyment of driving has actually got very little to do with the job itself, because of course you won't be driving the car, you are there as a teacher. Although it is important to be a good driver in order to be a good driving instructor. So the important thing is that you have a desire to teach people and help people achieve their goals. In this case, the goal is for your pupils to become safe and responsible drivers, get a full driving license, and enjoy the freedom of having a car. Does this appeal to you? Do you like the idea of being a teacher? Sometimes you will instruct your pupils and sometimes you will coach your pupils. And if you buy my Part 3 video tutorials, you will learn exactly how to do this. Are you a good communicator? You need to have good communication skills, speak clearly and confidently. This is a talking job. You are instructing or coaching your pupils. You'll be verbally intervening throughout a lesson when appropriate to manage the risk of the lesson. And you'll be asking your pupils lots of questions. So this job is based around talking, conversation and communication. Listening is very important also, but that's another topic for another video. But there is a lot of talking involved with being a driving instructor, so are you comfortable with this? Are you a patient person? Whenever I tell people I'm a driving instructor, they always say, you must have the patience of a saint. Actually, in real life, I have to confess that I'm not that patient. But I am really patient as a driving instructor. And I call this professional patience. You will need to have a total acceptance that your pupils will make lots of mistakes. So when your pupils do make mistakes, you shouldn't feel annoyed about this. You're being paid to be non-judgmental, relaxed and helpful. So you can be professionally patient, even if, like me, you're not too patient in real life. But if you're not relaxed, patient and understanding when teaching pupils, then you will quickly fail at the job. So this is something for you to consider. Are you comfortable being self-employed? Pretty much all ADIs are self-employed, and chances are you will be if you decide to become a driving instructor. You won't have that guaranteed paycheck every month. Earnings can fluctuate. And you will need to account for your own sick pay, holiday pay and income tax. However, none of this is particularly complicated. Being a sole trader driving instructor is a really simple business. And once a year, you'll have to submit a self-assessment tax return to HMRC. Basically telling the government how much profit you've made and how much tax you owe. A lot of ADIs do this for themselves. However, I always pay an accountant to do this for me every year because I find it really boring doing the account. So I'm happy to pay an accountant to do it so I don't have to do it myself. But either way, this is something that you will have to do. So are you willing to have the responsibility of doing this? Or would you rather just have a job and be employed? That's something for you to think about. Are you prepared to do a lot of learning? Are you willing to take 3 separate tests in order to qualify as an ADI? You'll have to take a theory test, a test of driving ability, and a test of ability to teach pupils. And these 3 tests require a lot of learning, practicing, and preparation. It's quite time consuming and there will be ups and downs. You'll find it difficult at times. You might fail a test and then have to pick yourself up, dust yourself down, and then have another attempt. And then you might fail it again and then have to have another go. So are you prepared to put yourself through this? You will need to have some resilience to qualify, and you will find it a little bit hard going at times. And it can take some people 12 months, 18 months, or even 2 years to get fully qualified. Of course, the rewards are there once you are qualified because it is a brilliant job. I've been doing this for 25 years. It's very rewarding, very satisfying, and you can earn good money. But are you prepared to put in the effort in order to get qualified? And if you decide that you would like to become an ADI, just have a look at my online ADI training course. You will find that really helpful. Are you a people person? You need to enjoy spending time with all different types of people, and you need to be very welcoming and friendly towards all of your pupils. You could learn all of the skills and qualify as an ADI, but you won't succeed unless your pupils like you. You need to create a learning environment where your pupils feel safe and comfortable, where they enjoy their lessons and they want to keep coming back for more lessons. And they'll only keep coming back for more lessons if they like you. So do you find it easy talking to all different types of people? You need to be the kind of person that can hold a conversation with anyone and feel really comfortable doing this. So be honest with yourself about this, because not everyone is the right fit to become an ADI. Are you a good fit? Are you a people person? Well, only you can answer that question. Do you have an analytical mind? Are you good at solving problems? Because this is part of the job. Your pupils will make mistakes and you need to analyse what went wrong and why the mistake happened. And then you can discuss with your pupil what they need to do differently next time and then let them try again. So you will need an analytical problem-solving mind. You are constantly helping your pupils solve their driving problems. I really enjoy this part of the job. It keeps the job interesting and you have different challenges on every lesson. So does this sound appealing to you? Will you be happy to be sat in a car for several hours every day? It sounds obvious, but this is the reality of the job. Now for me, it beats being stuck in some dreary office or having to do a job that requires hard physical labour. So this is also something for you to consider. And finally, will you be happy as a solo worker? You won't have any work colleagues throughout the day to talk to. You are working by yourself. Of course, you have pupils every day that you're teaching, so in this regard, the job is quite sociable and you're having really cool conversations with your pupils, and that's really enjoyable. But of course, these are your customers, they're not your friends, and of course, that's very different to having work colleagues. So this is a one person on your own kind of job, and there's no daily banter with work colleagues. Do you prefer working as part of a team where you are interacting with work colleagues on a daily basis, or do you like the idea of being a solo worker? So that's enough for this discussion. Hopefully this has been food for thought and it will really focus your mind on whether you should or shouldn't become a driving instructor. And for the right type of person, being a driving instructor is a brilliant job. And if after asking yourself these questions and considering all of the things that we've discussed on this video, if you think to yourself, you know what, I would like to have a go at becoming a driving instructor, I think I'd be a good fit, I'd like to try, then go for it. Don't hold back, go for it. You should definitely try and become a driving instructor. If I can do it, you can do it. So my advice is to go for it. If you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please do like and subscribe. Liking and subscribing will encourage me to make more videos for you, and it will also help other people to find this channel. Thank you for watching, and remember, in the future, if you do become a driving instructor, when you're teaching pupils, just keep it simple and enjoy it.